So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he will be stopped at the 25-yard line. So that's where this opening drive of the game will begin.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up. First shot from straight walking.
They'll throw to begin with Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the 31. Here is second down and 4.
31-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Pass is caught by Olave. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing again, Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here once more, Shuck. Right back to Olave. He's done it again. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Bills' 32-yard line.
To the air again is Shuck. That one caught Devon Vele. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air is Shuck. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
11 more yards. That's good for a Saints first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Now Shuck. That one out wide to Achane. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. Achane. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on fourth down.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal. They'll indeed go, and it is shot to the goal line and in. Noah Fant, touchdown Saints.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return, here's Ray Davis. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the ground, a first carry for James Cook. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man. That's Kincaid. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
So I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Nowhere to go with the football. He just throws it away. It brings up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. He'll try and get there on the ground.
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, keeps this drive alive.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Good play calling rhythm. Drive continues. Another 1st and 10. Allen to throw again. Over the middle. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Chuck looking to throw on 1st down. He'll get this to the former Sun Devil, Jordan Tyson. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing is Chuck. Another one there for Tyson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run, and it's A-Chain. He'll manage only a couple. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
Terrell Bernard. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Chuck to throw on 2nd down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own, and at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll go. And here's Shuck. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. He'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
At the 27-yard line.
2nd down, they need 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
And that one not going to get there, and it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be taken down as time runs out, and we've come to the end of the 1st half of play. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Charlie Smith to kick off for New Orleans.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 to score as the 3rd quarter begins. Davis now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. 16 yards and a solid start to the half with a 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. Run out of the gun with Cook. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st down, Buffalo.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete. Some more on the right side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
This will be a 2nd down and 6. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And 3rd down coming up.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this 2nd half rolls along. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return is Trey Palmer. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st down, Shuck. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Shuck gonna throw it here on 3rd and 1. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Thrown it away instead. He does get positive yardage out of it. That's a pickup of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. brings up 2nd and 7.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing now, Allen. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Allen gonna throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way. And whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That is brought in. And he is going to have the Bills' 1st down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Here's a handoff to Cook. He tried to push his way forward, but there's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Open man is Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Complete to DJ Moore. Touchdown, Buffalo.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
Lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Moore going in motion. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
To the air is Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
37-yard line.
And they will not be able to get another play off. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he's going to have the Saints' first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for 4th down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
The air again is Shuck. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Shuck. That's taken in by Achane. And the Saints are going to have it 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Now, 1st and goal. The air once more. Shuck. And he's very close to the goal line. They're going to mark him down at the 1. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Here comes the quarterback sneak, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is 3rd and goal. To throw is Shuck. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. They'll indeed go, and it is Shuck. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken